Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Codes, DTCs, B1275, B1276, B1277, and B1278 indicate various malfunctions related to the headlight circuit in the Honda CR-V 2017 to 2022 models. Specifically, B1275 pertains to a malfunction in the headlight off position circuit, while B1276 deals with the parking small position circuit. The B1277 code corresponds to an issue with the headlight auto position, and B1278 indicates a malfunction in the headlight on position circuit. Each code represents a failure of specific circuits within the body control module, which is responsible for controlling internal and external lights. The body control module ensures effective communication between the vehicle's electrical components based on the intended operation of the driver controls. Proper functioning of the headlight circuits is critical not only for visibility, but also for safety and compliance with traffic statutes. Each of the diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, pertains to specific malfunctioning areas in the headlight control system in the Honda CR-V. For instance, DTC B1275 denotes a malfunction in the headlight off circuit, indicating the headlight may not turn off as intended. DTC B1276 signals a potential issue with the parking light circuit, which should activate the small lights when the vehicle is parked. DTC B1277 points towards an error with the headlight auto position. This feature automatically regulates the headlights based on external light conditions. Lastly, DTC B1278 refers to a malfunction in the headlight on position circuit that should ensure headlights illuminate when engaged. These circuits are critical for the safe operation of the vehicle, and any fault could lead to improper lighting, reducing driving safety. The body control module is primarily involved in monitoring and controlling these functions. The potential causes for the malfunctions indicated by DTC B1275, B1276, B1277, and B1278 can broadly include loose or poor electrical connections. Such connections can cause intermittent failures that may lead the system to report errors, even if the system appears to work at times. A faulty combination light switch is another probable cause of these DTCs, as this switch provides control over various lighting configurations. Additionally, shorted wires in circuits can result from wear or damage, creating unwanted paths for electrical current. Similarly, open wire conditions or high resistance in the circuits can disrupt normal operation. Identifying the specific cause requires thorough diagnostic testing to determine if it's a connection issue, component failure, or wiring problem that needs to be addressed. When facing DTCs B1275, B1276, B1277, and B1278, vehicle owners may notice a number of symptoms impacting their CR-V's headlight operations. One prominent symptom is erratic headlight operation, where headlights may unpredictably turn on or off. In some cases, the headlights may remain on continuously, failing to turn off, which can drain the vehicle's battery. Additionally, parking lights may not operate correctly or fail to illuminate when expected due to issues with the parking light circuit. The auto feature, which is meant to automatically adjust headlight brightness based on ambient lighting conditions, may also become inoperative. Collectively, these symptoms could compromise visibility while driving and convey safety risks that should be resolved promptly. In the first step of troubleshooting for DTC B1275, B1276, B1277, and B1278, problem verification is essential. Utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, is crucial for accurately assessing the headlight switch's function. The technician should check the parameters as the combination light switch is manipulated to various positions: off, parking, auto, and on. Each switch position should yield certain expected values, and these current conditions will help determine if the setup accurately communicates with the body control module. Additionally, documenting the signals and their thresholds helps identify any discrepancies. If the system shows intermittent failure but appears to operate correctly, it may indicate issues like loose connections warranting further inspection. The second step involves conducting a thorough check of the exterior light system using the HDS. The technician should cycle through all switch selections to observe how each setting modulates the current lights. It's critical to note if any data list values show off status when they should indicate on. If discrepancies are found, it indicates that further diagnostics are essential, as this could point to a malfunction elsewhere in the system, such as the wiring or components related to the combination light switch. This comprehensive check aids in isolating the issue effectively. If all values remain correct, it suggests the switches and system are functioning appropriating, allowing transition to further diagnostic steps. During the third troubleshooting step, focus shifts to pinpointing the actual failure area. The technician begins by turning the vehicle to the off mode and disconnecting the 12P connector from the combination light switch. By evaluating the parameters again using the HDS, any changes in the status of key signals need to be assessed. Reporting whether all data list values present as off is crucial. If confirmed, it points towards a potential failure of the combination light switch, suggesting it needs replacement. Conversely, if any data lists return values different than expected, it signals that a more in-depth evaluation is needed to identify additional issues in the system. In Step 4, the technician is tasked with checking for shorted wires within critical circuits related to the headlights. After placing the vehicle in the off mode, they disconnect the 28P body control module connector to safely conduct this continuity check. Testing between specific test points provides insight into the state of essential wires like the headlight off switch, on switch, and parking light switch lines. Proper isolating of these wires is fundamental to ensure safety during the diagnostic process. If continuity is verified, it points towards a short in the wiring that needs to be addressed. If continuity does not exist, this signals that the associated wires are likely functioning properly, thus directing attention toward the body control module as a potential issue. Step 5 involves another strategic evaluation on the combination light switch's effectiveness. After ensuring the vehicle is turned off again, the technician will reconnect the combination light switch and use jumper wires to connect specific terminals to the body ground. This method allows the technician to simulate conditions and observe how the data lists react within the HDS. If the data list values shift from off to on during this test, it confirms that the combination light switch is indeed faulty and requires replacement. Should no change be observed, it indicates that there might be additional underlying problems within the system that should be further investigated. In the sixth troubleshooting step, the focus is on conducting open wire checks for critical switch circuits. After ensuring that the vehicle is in the off mode, the technician disconnects the body control module connector again to assess continuity. By examining the continuity between specific points on the connector, the technician can determine the integrity of the wires related to the headlight off switch headlight on switch, and others. If continuity is confirmed throughout all relevant lines, this supports the conclusion that those components are functioning, potentially indicating that the body control module is at fault. However, should the tests reveal open or high-resistance conditions, it necessitates repairs to address any wiring issues that may exist within the system. The final repair verification stage requires thorough testing of the system to ensure all repairs have been successful. This is achieved by rechecking the entire headlight system with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, once repairs have been made. Technicians must confirm the proper functionality of all headlight operations, including off, parking, auto, and on positions. It is crucial to ensure that diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, have cleared following the repair actions undertaken. After verifying that the system operates correctly without errors, the vehicle can be deemed fit for return to service. This stage ensures that no residual issues exist, thus ultimately assuring customer satisfaction and ensuring the vehicle meets safety standards. Preventive maintenance is essential to minimize the risk of recurring issues related to DTCs B1275, B1276, B1277, and B1278. A proactive approach includes routinely inspecting the wiring and connectors associated with the headlight system to identify any signs of wear or damage early on. Ensuring that all connections are secure and free from corrosion can prevent many electrical faults from occurring. Scheduled routine diagnostics with the HDS can also help in early detection, allowing technicians to address potential issues before they escalate into serious problems requiring major repairs. Educating vehicle owners on the importance of having their vehicle lights checked frequently for proper operation further supports ongoing safety and prevents unforeseen light failures. In summary, addressing DTCs B1275 through B1278 involves a systematic approach to troubleshooting and effective component analysis. The emphasis lies on identifying potential issues promptly, with particular attention to the headlight circuit's functionality under various operational conditions. Technicians must conduct thorough diagnostic tests and investigations to pinpoint faulty components and wiring problems accurately. Preventive maintenance cannot be overlooked. Regular checks and service visits can sustain the headlight system's integrity and reliability. By adhering to established testing and troubleshooting protocols, vehicle safety and performance are significantly enhanced, ensuring both the drivers and other road users are kept safe. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.